Hi, my name is Joshua Weilerstein. I'll be conducting the Guildhall School of Music Chamber Orchestra in a couple of weeks in this fantastic program. I was thinking about this program as a whole. We obviously have a couple of very important things in common. We have the father-daughter element with the two Panufnik pieces. We have two American composers with William Grant Still and Aaron Copland. And I was thinking, how do these pieces really fit together? How do they work together? And actually, they all have a kind of duality to them. The Panufnik piece, Harmony, really almost always transfers between strings and winds, and they very rarely come together. And there's a sort of ethereal purity to that piece that is very similar to the Copland as well. And in the harp concerto, as you will see, we have two harps behind me here, and the orchestral harp is almost a shadow of the solo harp very often. So again, we get that kind of duality, winds and strings in harmony, and the two harps in powers and dominions. And in the second half, we have William Grant Still's Mother and Child, an obvious duality there, which is a gorgeous piece, which was taken from one of William Grant Still's violin and piano works. And then finally, Appalachian Spring, which is about a frontier couple who have just arrived and are starting their lives together, and all of the different things that they experience as they start their life together. So everything in this program is kind of about twos and couples and duality, so I think it's a really interesting combination of pieces. The first time I was here was basically during a quasi-lockdown period, so we didn't have an audience. We were on the floor of this beautiful hall, but I was just completely blown away by the quality of the playing and the enthusiasm of all the musicians. We were playing very difficult music that they just ate up, and it was so much fun to work with them and to explore these pieces with them. And this is the same thing with this program. I really love doing new music. I love doing American music, so it's fantastic to be able to work with the musicians on that, and I know that they will come with the same enthusiasm that they did about a year ago. And so for me, that kind of enthusiasm and that ability to work together with such an incredibly high level of playing is just, it's a dream. I think what I like about this program so much is that it's a mix of familiar and unfamiliar. I imagine most of the audience will not have heard William Grant Still's music before, and that's something I'm really excited to share with the audience because it's so gorgeous. I'm really excited for the audience to hear these two Panufnik pieces. I don't know if it's that often that both the father and daughter are performed on the same program. And then finally with the Copland, this is a piece that's very special to me. I've done it all over the world. I always love to see how it develops with musicians who are not as familiar with it. And I think with this group, there might be some people who have played it before, but some who haven't. And so to see how that path of discovery goes, and then when they'll hear how it transforms whatever hall you're in with how incredibly beautiful and colorful it is, I think that'll be really exciting. So I really hope you will join us here live. We're back to live performances again for this wonderful program. I'm really excited and hope to see you there.